User account administration is a critical stage of your setup phase, as it allows you to bolster your security posture by managing the access each of your users have within MR9. MR9 uses a named license system, so each user will require a license in order to gain access to the application. Although account sharing is allowed, our recommendation is for each user to have their own unique account for data integrity and auditing purposes. Due to the sensitivities surrounding user account administration, access to users and groups should be limited to those belonging to the administrator's security group only. To launch the function, go to Setup, Users and Groups, and upon launching it will display all of your active users by default. To create a new user, click the New button in the top right corner. In the General section, you can fill in the basic information about the user. Note that the required fields in this section are full name, login name, and password. Required fields are marked with a red asterisk and must be completed in order to click Save. First, let's enter our first and last name of the user. Then I can select from the full name dropdown how I'd like the name to be displayed throughout the system. Next, I can enter in the email. This field is important for password reset emails, notifications and messages, and two-step verification. Then I can enter the login name for the user. However, if you opted to use email as login in the system preferences, this field will be disabled as it will use the email above. Enter the password, and then you can move on to the next section. The personal info section allows you to input the user's home address with contact numbers. If the user that you're entering is a sales rep, specify their commission rate under the Pay Info section, otherwise leave this field blank. Once the user's information has been completed to your liking, you can click Save at the top right. When you click Save, two new sections will appear at the bottom, Groups and Business Units. And the Add Business Units pane will pop out to the right, where you can select the business units that you would like your user to have access to. Once you've made your selections, click Save. In the Groups section, you can add or remove security groups to grant provisional account access. A full breakdown of the security group mechanics will be covered momentarily. Once you're done, be sure to save your changes. Now let's talk about security groups. This feature enables precise permission management, ensuring users have the exact access required for their roles. By limiting exposure to sensitive information, you can effectively maintain data integrity across the organization. Security groups can be created with well-defined permissions to limit group members' access to specific functions. Security groups can be broken down by department, for example, orders, production, billing, each having their own distinct level of access in MR9 depending on their job duties. From Users and Groups, select Security Groups from the left-hand side. In the results grid, you will see MR9's default security groups, as well as those you've created. For example, if you want to create a security group for your orders users, click the New button in the top right. Give the security group a name and a description if wanted. Then click Save. After saving, a Members section appears at the bottom left. Click the plus sign to add members to the group. The Add Members pane will appear to the right, which displays all the user accounts set up in MR9. Check the user accounts that should belong to the security group and click Save. The Accessibility section at the bottom right of the security group setting displays all of the functions available in MR9. There are two columns with checkbox options here to consider. Checking a function in the Access column will allow users read-only access. To grant these users permission to make changes within these functions, click Edit and Delete. Click Save once you've finished making your changes. Please note that we recommend maintaining at least 2 members in the administrator's security group. This ensures that if one admin is locked out, the other can quickly restore their access. If you have a single license system and lose access, please reach out to our support team for assistance.